So, for those that don't know me, my name is Natasha Velasquez and I am a mother of three. I share my health journey here on social media in hopes of inspiring you all. With that, I've been able to build a business and a community of powerful mamas. I'm super excited for Boss Mama Talk today, you guys. I wanted to bring up a topic that I think that it isn't talked about enough, and I know that it's going to add value to your life. So I wanted to share that for me, myself, before mastering a powerful morning routine, I would always feel really overwhelmed or felt like the day was running me. And so once I started implementing those 5 to 10 minutes a morning for myself, I really started to feel less overwhelmed, obviously, but my day was running smoother, right? So this is what I wanted to talk about today, the importance of it. And I really wanted to bring on one of my great friends who is going to dive into this topic with us today and leave us with some tips that we can start incorporating in our daily life, right? So you guys, my friend, my beautiful friend, Cindy, is a mother of one. You guys, she had a baby during the pandemic, okay? She is an appraiser for the county of San Bernardino and she runs an online business. So I'm going to be adding her on. Just give me 1 second. Just give us 1 second. All right. So can everyone hear us okay? Do we look okay? Because you know, live is live. Want to make sure that we sound good.
I can hear you, so.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. So tell us about yourself.
Like stops the video. Okay, so my name is Coach Cindy. I started my health and wellness journey actually 9 years ago, but I was a person who was a constant yo-yo dieter. I was a binge eater. I had a very unhealthy relationship with food. I didn't have any confidence, which made me a very negative person. And I lacked a purpose for my life. At this time, I was just in a very dark place. And I actually found this community and this nutrition 5 years ago. And it was, I'll tell you, it was the most incredible thing that changed the course of my journey and the course of my life. So fast forward to today, I've lost 115 pounds. I've been able to use this amazing nutrition to put on muscle, which gave me the confidence to share this nutrition with other people. I was overweight for the majority of my adult life. So the fact that I could share this incredible nutrition that made me feel good, that made me look good, and gave me the confidence boost to compete in bikini competitions in the past 5 years of my journey with Herbalife. I felt a sense of I need to share this with other people. So I also used it throughout my entire pregnancy. I had a very, very healthy and active pregnancy, and now postpartum, I'm back to my pre-baby body. But more importantly, what it's created in my mindset to build a positive life and being a new mother. It can be very overwhelming, and I truly credit this community and the nutrition for where I am in my life to be 10 months postpartum and feel the way that I feel. So I'm just really grateful for this nutrition, that it found me when it did, because I tell you, if it wasn't for this nutrition and community, I don't know where I would be. If I was a mom, I probably would be going through postpartum depression. I probably would be a very negative person. And I don't think that I would be in the place or space that I am now, being able to not only be a new mom, but be a person in my community, helping other women, helping other moms. So I definitely am super grateful that I found this nutrition, or that it found me when it did.
Awesome. Let us know in the chat if you're feeling inspired by her story. And when you get the chance, go to her page, look at that before and after, you guys, because she's been putting in the work. It's amazing. So, Fred, you have this full-time job. you have this business that is really thriving, and you're a new mom, right? You're a first-time mom. So what do you do daily to prepare yourself mentally?
So definitely what I've learned through my journey is the importance of making that time to prepare yourself within your mindset, because we can have all these ambitions and all these goals, but if you're not mentally prepared for them, you're not going to be able to execute them. So one of
Mm-hmm.
the things that I've learned that has really been super helpful now that I'm a new mom is setting aside that time for myself in the morning. So what I have been doing is scheduling myself a moment in my day in the morning before, because I'm also a nursing mom, so my schedule is all over the place. So the fact that I can cultivate this space for myself where I can focus on myself and getting my energy right, because I have a long day ahead of me. Like you said, I work a full-time job. I'm doing my business around after my work schedule, being a mom and nursing, which we all know, if you're a nursing mama, you know that your time is very limited. So the fact that I can create this space in the morning when I'm waking up, like first thing in the morning, having that time set aside for myself is really important in getting me in the mental space to get through all of the things that I need to get through my day. So definitely creating that space in the morning, having a morning ritual is so important to not only our growth, but our well-being.
Mm-hmm. And why do you think it is important for mamas to do this? Like, why is it important for moms to start implementing something like this every single morning?
Well, we are, as mamas, I now being a mom, I know, and if you're going to be a mom, if you ever plan to be a mom, it's so important that you learn this now, because I learned this before. Having all these amazing mamas around me, I realized that you have to make that time for yourself. It's self-care, and it's so important that you set aside the time to do this for you, because we are constantly throughout our day, even though we may have jobs, our first role is as mother, maybe partner, wife, and it's so important that you pour into yourself before you go and pour into the lives of the ones you love. And you have to be good for you before you can be everything you need to be for everybody else in your life, for all of the roles that you have throughout your day. So super important to start with that self-care.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So, what are three quick tips you can give a mama? Like, she's never done this before. She doesn't know what personal development is. Like, what are some quick tips you can give her so that she can get started on her morning routine?
So definitely, with this all, it's making yourself a priority. So scheduling yourself. So if you know that, you have to get the kids ready for school, whatever it is that your day entails, the first thing would be scheduling yourself. So know what your time limit is. For me personally, right now, I wake up, I'm ready to get my day going by 5 a.m. And that just works for me, for my schedule, because I have to be ready for work by 7. So 5 a.m. works for me. But figure out what schedule you can put yourself on. So creating that space, blocking out that space for yourself, is super important. So getting on that schedule, whether you have 10 minutes, whether you have 20 minutes, whether you have an hour, creating that, blocking out that time for you to get your mind going, to do the things that you need to do to get your mind right. Because we put so much importance in our jobs and other things, but why aren't we scheduling that time off for ourselves to get ourselves ready for the day? Getting started in the morning, having that space for you to flow into whatever you need, energies you need, is going to be critical to how you get through your day. So number one would definitely be scheduling yourself based on your schedule. What amount of time you have, okay? Number two would I wrote it down in case I forget, because I got mom brain, guys. So the second one, I'm sliding, would be starting with personal development. So what does that mean? That could be anything. That could mean, for you, it could be reading a book, right? So that one of the things that I actually started doing is, it's part of one of my morning rituals, right? It's reading. I set aside time to read, and it sounds so silly, but it's so powerful, right? So think about the things that allow you to grow or be in a space of gratitude, in a space of mental clarity. So that for you, that could be listening to personal development audios, which is just positive words, right? It could be doing affirmations, telling your things that you want to cultivate, right? It could be reading. It could be meditation. It could be being in silence, right? Just in your thoughts, or even doing one of the things that I also practice is writing my gratitude journal at 5 a.m. You'd be surprised what comes up for you in that moment of silence, right? So figure out what are the things that are going to allow you to be in that space of clarity, to help you focus in on what else you got to get through, okay? And then the last thing would definitely be to get into movement, right? So whether that is exercising, whether that is stretching, whether that is like just walking and moving and getting your body going. There is a power in flow of energy through your body in the morning when it's silent and you haven't when you haven't eaten anything, right? Getting your body going is going to get the oxygen flowing through your body, which also gives your brain this like boost of energy. So definitely, even if it's just 5 minutes of stretching, like, you will be surprised what it can create for you, the energy that it gives you to just get your body going, and how that creates a flow into the rest of your day.
Yes, yes, I love it. I hope you're all taking notes because this is some great, great stuff, you guys. So what's some advice you would give a mama looking to start her own side hustle? Like some advice, you know, you've been there, you've done it. What is something you wish you would have known before?
Definitely so if you are serious about building a side hustle, you have to make time for it. Just like we make time for everything else. If it's important to you, it's going to get done. If it's not, it's not going to get done. So if you're serious, make it a priority and really create what you can with the time that you have, right? And as moms, you know, you're a mom of 3, you're busy all the time, but there are pockets in our day where we're not being productive. So how can you use that to your benefit? And I'll share, for me, it's when I'm nursing my baby and she's halfway asleep and I don't have to like keep eye contact with her. That's when I'm on my phone and I'm working. Literally, that's when I'm working, is when I have that downtime. Instead of like scrolling mindlessly, I am making connections, I am completing transactions, I'm doing what I can with the time that I have, because I literally, at this time right now with a 10-month-old baby, I work my business 1 to 2 hours a day, and it's in between those pockets of time. So just making the most of that time, making it a priority, and just doing your best. Ultimately, if you are in the business of making side money, you know, for me, my intention is to build my business to supplement my career. So I definitely do it with intention and purpose, and I don't waste time that I don't have. So definitely just be intentional.
Wow, wasn't that amazing? You all show her some love in the chat. Thank you so much, friend, for your time. Super, super grateful for you. So ladies, if you send us a message right now with the words Boss Mama, we are going to send you a free Boss Mama Talk ebook. Now this ebook is loaded with tips on time management and what we covered today. Also, it's going to be covering how to eat healthy with kids, you guys. So that brings me into the next thing. Next week, I'm going to be having one of my great friends on. She's really going to dive into how to eat healthy with kids, how to like switch it up so they don't know it's healthy, you know. So I'm super, super excited for that. So I hope that you will be joining us. Thank you all for connecting. And like I said, send us a message with the words Boss Mama to receive your free ebook. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and thank you again for your time, and we will see you later.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.